With the conditional probability of the quads jumping around, do you see the signal doing something similar? Is there an analog to this time period? From a risk management perspective, do you keep a lower gross or smaller position? So, yeah, I guess
on what?
Basically, he's asking so that if the conditional probability of the quads is jumping around, or is the signal also doing that? And in times like this, when maybe it's sort of less decisive, that what or if it is, maybe it's not. But
yeah, there have been many times where the signal is jumping around. There have been many times when the quads are jumping around. What's happened most recently, guys? Go to slide. Just give me a quad map, maybe on slide 5, I think. Yeah, this is what's been happening. I don't think that's if you take what this picture used to look like, what was happening was that there were a lot of basically in here, right, Jonesy? So the quad was like, okay, it's quad 3, then it was quad 4. Let's erase that for a second, just so that people's eyes are okay. Okay, we said is it quad 4 or quad 3? So it's like, are we here? Is the dot here, or is it here? Is it going back and forth between here and here? Then it shoots up to here, then it's over here. This is like really narrow. Like that's all a big, what the market's trying to do, just in as much as when it's trying to get off the schneid down here, it's trying to get the hell out of there. And eventually it's going to go up, like out here, okay? And that should be a green line, okay? So again, this is the constant thrust that people like, the push and the pull. It's called the time and the space. It's called the time and space of economic gravity. Once you get to a certain economic quadrant, if you go back to, to me, it's very similar to going into 2017. So in 2017, it was just like, you'd already been going this way, and then it's like, doot, 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 doot. It's very easy. You just buy every damn dip. Volatility's falling in equities. That's just equities, again, there are points in time, when you go down here, every single quote-unquote capitalist on Wall Street becomes a socialist. They want to be bailed out of here. Get me out of here. This was not supposed to happen to me. This is called the cycle. Screw the cycle. I want to get paid no matter what, right? So again, I think the answer is embedded in what we've been going through every day. The answer is not, like when you read something like these guys at Bespoke or whoever, different old wall guys, they'll talk about the average of things. They talk literally, and that's why we annoy them, because in terms of style, it's literally the opposite of what we think. It's not the average of things or the narrative of times or the certain things that used to happen. It's the particular thing that happens at a particular time. It's not the average of things, it's particular things. And that's quite the way to analyze tornadoes, avalanches, anything else in your life. Try it with giving birth to a child. I've watched that 4 times. There's a point of entropy, right? It's episodic and trending, and then something happens. Okay, so that's the whole point about emergent properties, and I don't want to get into that any further, but in terms of that example in particular, but it's a beautiful thing to watch, and I love it.